Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £200 of the 10p's we are hunting through, looking for those alphabet 10p's again. Ideally we want some 2019 dated ones. We've still not filled the 2019, but we're 6 coins off of doing that. We have got A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, P, R, T, U, V and X. But the 2019s are so hard to find because they were so low minted. We started another 2018 book. I think this is our third 2018 book. We've got A, we've got E, we've got I, K and M, Q, V, X and Y. So still plenty to go to finish this 2018 book, but let's get into the bag and see what we find. Okay then, whilst the coin hunt is ongoing, we're going to be looking at some comments that have recently been left on my videos. So if you get a random love and like from me, it means that I've popped your comment into my little data bank of questions or comments to respond to. So stay tuned for these 10p hunts on the Saturday with the Q&A, and your question might appear. Before we get into the questions though, just a reminder, next Sunday, so a week tomorrow as of the video being uploaded, I'm going to be at the Royal Mint to get my T-Rex Strike Your Own 50p. So if you're in the area or you want to come down and say hi, feel free to come along. It'd be great to meet some subscribers and other people who make videos as well. We're going to start with Matthew Bailey says, this guy is the same as people who constantly buy lottery tickets hoping that this is the one. Of course, definitely. Every 50p I turn over, every £2 coin I turn over could be a rare one, could be one I need for the book, could be an alphabet 10p. It's always exciting to do it, and I guess it's not the same as buying a lottery ticket, because you spend your £2.50 on a lottery ticket, and if you lose, you have spent that money and it's gone, whereas I can pay these coins back into the bank at face value without having lost anything. Oh, there we go. G for Greenwich Mean Time. Very, very nice. What years are going to be? 2018. Wow. Superb. Will Vincent says, just because Christopher doesn't have enough time to keep counters for all the definitives doesn't mean that I don't. So here are a few counters of my own. So this is £2 coins. Gunpowder Plot 41, Rugby World Cup 18, Charles Dickens 69, Magna Carta 3, King James Bible 2, Army Centenary 94. The last error coin was a 2010 double die obverse back on the 11th of December, although there have been 2 2011 fakes since then. Kind of really interesting stuff. A couple of people do keep track of more of the information than I can. It's purely, like I said, I've said in many videos, and like you said in your comments, I don't have unlimited time to do counters for all of the different commemoratives, but they're definitely interesting ones. What jumped out at me, it's been since the 11th of December since I found an error £2 coin. That is a long time, considering they do turn up every now and again, but surprising it's been that long since I found one. Andy says, Remember/Per-member con is still going on. I saw this yesterday on eBay. Remember coin £3.99, Per-member £7, from the same seller with a 100% rating. Yeah, unfortunately there are lots of misconceptions, lots of nonsense that goes on especially eBay with the selling of coins. I don't think it's fair to say that they're all people that are unscrupulous. They might just be people that are unaware themselves, or they have seen someone listing a Per-member £2 coin for crazy money. And they've looked at their Gunpowder Plot and it looks like it says Per-member instead of Remember, and so they thought, well, if that's worth £100, I'll stick mine on eBay as well. But yes, if you are a collector, or you're new to collecting, or you're still learning what there is to be found, the Per-member is a kind of an error, but it doesn't add any value. It's purely a byproduct of the fact that the coins for circulation are mass produced at great speed in great volumes, so sometimes there's going to be these slight anomalies, a bit like the dots around the portrait of a £2 coin not being perfectly aligned. These things don't add value to your coin, so don't part with silly amounts of money for them. Miku says, the ship on the 1994 Trowel £2 is the Golden Hind, worth £150. I have one of them. Captain was Sir Francis Drake. I did actually look into this. There is a set of coins you can buy. Well, they're not really coins because they're trial pieces. It's got that trial £2 coin, and then the blanks as well, which is quite a cool thing. The ship is actually it's not a specific ship. Although there is the thought that it actually is the Mayflower. That was the inspiration, but it is an uncredited ship. Coin Chaser says, I kept looking at that tone coin on the table thinking it was a Kew Gardens. I think that was it was a 50p that I think it was sort of blackened and had some yellowy oranginess to it too. I think it has been burnt by a flame or something. Someone has done something to that coin, but I thought it looked quite cool, so I decided to keep it. And I can agree, at a distance it does look quite cool. It could not quite Kew Gardens cool, but definitely a cool keeper. Under Jolly Roger says, can you do an edge hunt please on a 50p video? I think I did a couple of times. I used to do it on my live streams. People used to call out numbers and we used to pick out the coin. If it's commemorative then you won a point. But yes, maybe if I remember to do it in the next 50p coin hunt, I will, just for you. Right, Trail 4Buddy Moore says, Christopher, will you be able to collect the T-Rex in your 50p coin hunts, or is it just to strike your own and purchase sets? Either way, I can't wait to see them. I think the dinosaur set, much like the previous 2 dinosaur sets, are not circulating. There's no plan to put them in circulation, which again is a huge shame. Not just because it's a T-Rex and it looks cool, the other dinosaurs will look cool on the coins. It's again a continuation of this. More coins are being minted and the majority of them are not being put into circulation, which I think somewhat erodes the idea that this is a coin, because what's the difference between a Royal Mint coin that isn't put into circulation and a bit of tat that's been produced by a marketing company for the Cook Islands, that again there's no intention of that being a circulating coin. They've just bought the rights to make a coin from the Solomon Islands with that on it, with a denomination, so they can actually call it a coin rather than a token or a medal. So yeah, I and many other people would love to see way more of the designs being put in circulation. Paul Hoskins says, does sorting through tiny coins cramp your fingers, Christopher? That was on the 5p unhuntables. So mercifully we only do the unhuntables every fortnight, and then excuse me there. So yeah, the unhuntables are only every fortnight, and we rotate between 3 denominations. So I only do 5p's once every 6 weeks. So yes, it is. They are a bit fiddly. Mercifully, there aren't many dates I have to remember with those compared to some other coins. Vic says, for the Q&A, could you please explain peace, prosperity and pepperonis maketh the breakfast 50p? I get breakfast sounds like Brexit, but even so, who eats pepperonis for breakfast? The whole thing confuses me, thanks. Peace, prosperity and pepperonis. I think I've explained this a few times. I think it might even have been a Liz Truss speech way before she became Prime Minister. Or someone said one of the politicians said something. They went Brexit. They meant to say Brexit means Brexit, and they actually said Brexit means breakfast. So it became the breakfast 50p in my mind. And I think I tripped over my own words when I was trying to say peace, prosperity, and pepperonis. So I mean, who doesn't want to eat pepperonis for breakfast? There's nothing better than cold pepperoni pizza the next morning, right? Surely you agree. Russ Bullock says, hi Christopher, I'm strangely drawn towards your videos, whilst never before showing an interest in coin collecting. First question though is, do you clean the coins before placing them in your books? And if so, what products do you use? Thanks in advance. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, thank you very much. I do not clean the coins, and the general advice is do not clean your coins. Any sort of cleaning, and I know you'll have people in the comments of this video saying, oh, I only use water and I like rubbing, and it's still cleaning. You shouldn't be cleaning coins. If you are worried, well, they're your coins, you do what you want with them, but any form of cleaning will damage the face of the coin. If you're looking, you've got to look at the high-end grading to get that perfect grade, the PF70 grade. It has got to be pristine, under, I think it's like 10 times or 7 times, 5 times magnification. It might be 5 times magnification, I've said it. And any form of cleaning you will be able to tell. It's a bit more obvious on older coins. Sometimes when you see these copper coins which have been obviously cleaned because they look all pink and weird, or some silver coins, it's just, yeah, it's not a recommendation. There is a very big difference between conserving a coin and cleaning a coin, and conserving isn't an issue, but if you're using anything to sort of clean the coin, then it's not good. But if you do find a coin that is really, really grubby, gross and horrible, that's already lost any value that it has because it's so dirty, then yeah, why not clean it? Because it's already it's already beyond beyond help with how dirty it is. So it is a balancing act, but the general rule of thumb is don't clean your coins, and I don't clean my coins. Right, one more question from Lunch Packed. Says, hello Christopher Collects, long time viewer, first time poster. Well, I have posted on other videos before, but that's beside the point. I was just wondering if you've ever considered making a best of / top 10 videos of your finds. For example, showing a clip from the moment where you find it and maybe provide a little more commentary and close-ups of the coin. My curiosity senses tingle every time you reference an earlier find like the misprinted Shakespeare, and even though your videos are very enjoyable, it's a very daunting task going through 2,000 plus videos in your back catalogue to find that specific moment. Anywho, keep up the good work, Holy Toledo and all that, Lunch Packed. I mean, I have thought about, like, at the end of the year, maybe doing a compilation video of every Olympic 50p I found throughout the year, every Commonwealth Games £2 coin that I found throughout the year, all of the errors and interesting things. But the problem is, I have the problem you've highlighted. I don't know when or what I found and when it was I found it. A couple of them I know immediately. I can tell you which videos it is, but if you ask me what video did you find your Shakespeare tragedy edge inscription error, that might take me a little bit of digging through the older videos, and again, it'd be a huge time sink, which I don't have, and I don't keep the raw files for very long after the video has been uploaded, because I record videos in advance. I've got plenty of files. I want to get my I need memory on my laptop to keep making more videos and editing more videos, so I don't keep those raw files, unfortunately. I keep telling myself maybe I should keep like a little log of the really interesting finds in a notepad or something, so that when it comes to the end of the year, I can recapture that footage and put that compilation video together. But that hasn't happened yet. Again, it's just more time, and unfortunately I don't have unlimited time, but it's a lovely idea. I would love to do it. I just don't know how I would go about doing it in a cost effective time way of doing it. But with that being said, let's go back to the coins. Okay then, so in terms of our finds, very, very good. We've got a Gibraltarian 10 pence. It's the Barbary Partridge, I think it is, from 2015, which is a cool coin. And then this one isn't a 10p, it's a little bit battered. I think it might be a Swedish krona. It's hard to read the details on the coin because it is rather mangled, but you can see why this might have been made its way through as a 10 pence. But Starfind, of course. G for Greenwich Meantime, very, very cool, from 2018. It is a new one for the 2018 book as well. So unfortunately not adding one to the 2019 book, but we can put our third coin into the 2018 book. Amazing stuff. We've got 3 on that page, 3 on that page, 3 on the last page, and 1 on this page. We need 2 more from that panel just to balance things out. But no, anytime you find one of these alphabet 10p's, it's always going to be a very, very good show. So let me know in the comments if you found any alphabet 10p's out there. If you have, what letters have you found and where did you find them? It's always interesting to see. Links as usual are in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come and join that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please do check them out too. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.